You're back?
How is it? Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay. Did you find the song?
I did. I did.
So, first of all, Furkan, thank you so much for joining my podcast. It truly is an honor to have someone of your stature on my podcast. So, I'm going to jump right into the questions. Tell us about yourself. So, who is Furkan beyond the bio and titles?
Well, Furkan Karayel is a woman who is trying to be herself in every single thing that she's doing in terms of work, in terms of personal life. Originally from Turkey, but living in Ireland for the last 20 years. A little bit of like Irish influence in my Turkish personality. At the end of the day, I'm a woman who is building her own business in the last 7 years. Background in tech, worked as a software engineer. I'm a sister, I'm a wife, and yeah, I think all of it.
All of it. Perfect. Thank you. I've always wanted to go to Turkey. I haven't managed to go there yet. But one day.
That's your
Sorry?
business.
No, there is not. No. Thank you. Okay, so growing up, what was the earliest memory you have of a song that still instantly takes you back to your childhood? And what do you feel when you hear it now?
So I need to tell you a little bit of the context because my
Mhm.
childhood was in Turkey, in my hometown called Giresun. It's a little town on the coast of Black Sea. So the memory actually gets into my mind because when we got a little org instrument as a gift to my younger brothers, me and my brothers, we were trying to play some like songs. And there was one particular song that was so popular on those days that this was the song we were all trying to play it. And it was the song of Yeni Türkü was the band of the song. And middle-aged
Okay.
band actually. Uh, the
Mhm.
song was um, Telli Turna. So it's
Mhm.
about a bird. But the tones were like very kind of a Turkish Greek mix. And it was just joyful. And as soon as I hear this song, it just brings me back those memories by the time that we were playing it on the lyrics. Oh,
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so as a young girl, were there particular songs or artists you turned to for comfort or inspiration during tough or confusing moments?
Um, that's a very good question, but I can't remember any of the artists or the songs that gave that impression to me. There were like singers that I used to listen a lot, like Eminem was one of them. I could never sing a
Mm.
song of him, to be honest, but I did.
Yeah.
And like Shakira was a big thing growing up. We were all like dancing like Shakira all around the house growing up.
Yeah.
Every culture that was the same. And Britney Spears was another one. And Lovin my favorite as well. And Anastasia,
Who?
Avril Lavigne,
Oh,
Complicated,
okay.
her song. And Skater Boy and Complicated. So whoever my age, they straight away recognize it. And
Yeah. Sorry. Can you hear the helicopter? Okay, let's just wait until it passes. Every time I'm recording, something happens. Teen years are often marked by discovery and identity building. So, what song captures your teen years best, and what memories does it bring up?
I think, growing up, you are trying to find yourself. Where do you stand in the world? And I think when I discovered
Mm-hmm.
about my personality and my introverted personality, actually, and I felt when I
Mm.
listened to the song Red Hot Chili Peppers' "Other Side," how long
Ah,
will I stay on the other
yeah.
side, made me feel so understood.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like, oh my God, this means this song is just talking about me. And I felt like
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like it's actually something so enjoyable if you live and stay
Yeah.
true to yourself. And that song is so
Mm-hmm.
close to my heart still.
Wow. Yeah. For me, I don't. There were many songs. There were mostly love songs because I was going through teenage crushes. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to think about my teenage years. So I'm gonna move on very swiftly. Um, so what role did music play in helping you navigate the big changes of moving into adulthood, and especially through cultural shifts of feeling different? Because I don't know when you moved to Ireland. So
I used
yeah.
to listen to English music as well. So I kept listening to the songs that I, enjoyed wherever I go.
Mm-hmm.
I also love listening to musics that I don't understand. Well, always gives you the
Mm-hmm.
vibe of like what they are saying. Sometimes I go and look at the, lyrics. It was like, yeah, this is actually what I get out of it. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
i- in those years, I can say like I don't have a like particular like an answer to that, but uh, I kept
Mm-hmm.
listening to the songs that I like. For example, when I go to Turkey now, within the last 20 years, I haven't added much into my playlist of Turkish music, and people like go crazy about some songs, and I'm like, oh, I have no idea about this song, and it's in with all these like people who are like saying the songs together. I felt like, oh my God, I'm an outsider now. It gives this
Mm-hmm.
feeling after we left. But international English songs are the same, and I think I the more you listen to the radio, used to spend a lot of time commuting to work, so I love listening to random music, whatever is coming out. Then I used to go and try to find that
Mm-hmm.
song that I used to like and listen to it maybe 20 times at home.
Yes.
That was kind of like my way of like discovering new music. Not much into
Mm-hmm.
Spotify. I still listen to my music on YouTube. I don't know if people are still doing it. It's kind of like my way of listening and
Mm-hmm.
seeing the lyrics as well, or enjoying the video too. So yeah,
Yeah. No, it's interesting how you said that you also listen to music with that from different with different languages. Because I've made a major shift because before 2017 I listened to mostly old school R&B and old school rap, and then I learned about this band in Korea, and ever since then I've been listening not mostly, yes, I'm not gonna lie, mostly to Korean music. I still listen to like Western music, but I am so out of touch with what is popular. Unless I'm on social media, I can hear like certain songs come up, like Sabrina Carpenter and who's popular now. I don't even know. But yeah, I listen mostly to like Korean music, Thai music, Japanese music, like Asian music, basically. Not really understanding the language, but for me, it's true. It's more about the music and how it makes me feel. And that's what I enjoy. Yeah. So.
part. For example, I go to a beach on summers, and there's kind of like a little party each time. They play like very local songs that people enjoy, and then they turn into very popular pop songs, and then they turn into like Western songs, or like Despacito, which is a very like club type of music and all these. So when I
Yeah.
and like I said once, whatever, like Turkey is very like rich in culture. So if you go to east, west, so their tradition of dancing, their tradition of enjoying the music is very different. The accent and everything, the food is completely different. So I don't know, how to dance this, but I'm just gonna, join and just like enjoy the music and everything. So I did that, and my sisters were like laughing, Furkan, I never seen you or imagine you dancing in this. And, I said, well, that's the beauty of diversity. You just enjoy, get into the vibe, and just, follow your instinct and enjoy the moment.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Totally, totally. Your 20s can be a time of exploration and ambition and uncertainty. So, what song would you call your personal anthem for this period of your life, and why?
That's a very good wish.
If you can remember, I don't know how long ago your 20s were. Mine were like long ago, so have to think hard.
Same here. And I think my national anthem, I think even maybe funny, but One Republic Counting Stars is kind of like my kind of like happy song when I like feel happy, that this thing at background in my head, and like I'm like cheering with the song. It's just kind of like so ingrained. At some stage, I think similar songs I used as a ringtone. We used to use that for all mobile
Yeah.
phones. For example,
Yeah.
I'm glad you came was my like ringtone. I'm glad.
Isn't that One Direction? Ah, okay.
That's or the wanted. I'm g-
Oh, oh, yes. I wasn't really much into their music, so I wouldn't know.
So that was kind of like my way of like, oh, that's, that music is like playing. My mind is like turning into a positive mood straight away. So yeah, I like,
Yeah.
I then listen to them.
Yeah. There is one song from One Direction that I really loved. You don't know You're Beautiful? Is that the one? Yes, yes. Because I remember I wasn't too long in Ireland, and when going out with my friends, they played it in every club, in every pub. So it's one of the songs that really stuck with me, and I really love the lyrics as well. So that's one of the songs of them that I like. Yeah, yeah. So, can you describe a moment in your 20s when music helped you find your confidence or clarity about the direction you wanted your career to take?
Actually, not in my 20s, but in my 30s. This song comes up to my mind whenever I want to feel more confident and believing myself and making the bold decision.
Mm.
The Courage to Change by Sia is kind of like this song
Okay.
playing at the background in my head, in my head, and it just like gives me the Furkan, you can do it. Furkan, just be yourself. Furkan, you don't have to fit in. Furkan, you are okay as who you are, and make decision if it's a hard decision. Why that it gives me each time I listen. So I think in that type of times in my life, even for like career, for a personal life, I listen to that. And I'll be honest with you, I also during like hard times in my life, I created a tape and I called it "Can You Guess What?"
You called it Can You Guess What? Oh, I have to guess. Oh God. So it's a playlist to listen to boost your mood. My mood booster? I don't know. Furkan's happiness? Mm. Oh, I love that. I love that.
With the bed,
Yeah.
which is a secret playlist
Yeah.
to me. So yes, when I was
Yeah.
talking to my friends when they feel like down, and I'm like, can I share you the link of my badass list that will boost you up your mood and will get you into the can do attitude? It's a secret. I don't share it
Hmm.
with everyone, but you're so dear to my heart. So this is what I'm sharing with you. So I have this list.
Yeah. That's very nice. I like that. I like that, and it's giving me an idea now. Um, but I love that idea because yeah, when you have friends who are going through something rough, sometimes sometimes people don't want to hear advice; they just want to vent. And when you can then send them that link, and they can release whatever is going on, and then feel empowered to kind of keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that. Becoming a woman in tech and advocating for inclusion are significant parts of your journey. What experiences in your 20s shaped this sense of purpose?
Well, the experiences that were hard really shaped who I am today. So the positive ones
Mhm.
are the negative ones that could have been improved. So I think the experiences that I had at the earlier career in my life that I felt that I need to give, I need to serve, I need to be that giving personality so much so that I would be validated, so I would be accepted or maybe move forward in my career. And I've seen how wrong this idea was. I think coming from an Eastern culture to Western culture also makes you feel like, how do I survive within my own values, and what is accepted and not accepted within where I was?
Mhm.
Was a big He was a big question mark in my head, because whatever I was being told as a child, as a growing up an ambitious woman, the ideas, the words, the experiences of the past didn't work at all. So my biggest doubt in my values were like, where are my boundaries so that I either can flex, extend a little bit, or which values that I wouldn't extend, or I would have a clear, line. Uh, I think
Mhm.
doubting myself was the biggest experience that I learned, that I actually know about myself, about my about my expectations and uh, my career future or dream. I know it myself more and better than all other people about me. And then, since I learned this experience, I asked myself first before asking the question to others. Asking, feedback to others is wonderful. I always have coaches and mentors in my life, and I'm so grateful. But I think asking myself first was the biggest lesson.
Mhm. Yeah, it's true what you say. It's very important to get, the perspective of other people, but I think your perspective is the first and most important one. And then when you get in I use influences from the outside, it kind of shapes, it can help you shape your perspective. So I love that. Yes, definitely. Okay. So looking at your life right now, what song best reflects your current mindset or phase of growth?
Oh, wow. I think the song that comes up to my mind is um, um, Thunder from Imagine Dragons. It's just like giving me the warmth
Hmm.
of like as if a wild animal is like walking on the ground. It's like
Mm.
boom, boom. And it makes me feel like, oh my God, this is so be in business. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. I can put my step down. So weirdly
Yeah.
grounded, but sometimes it's up in the air. So it's kind of like bomb. Yes, it works. Sometimes bomb,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't work. So it's always, gives me the vibe of like the life is this juggle, you know, life is like
Mm-hmm.
all made of like up and down. So embrace it, Furkan. Enjoy the thunder, enjoy the beauty of life, and the process is my current situation.
Yeah. It's so true because life is unpredictable. Life is so unpredictable. So you might as well enjoy it and try to make the best of it while you're going through it. Yeah.
Mm.
True. Okay, so you've won multiple awards and accolades. What's a go-to celebration song you play when something amazing happens? What is the one that you go all out on?
I think it would be called Coldplay songs. Any of Coldplay songs.
Mm. Mm.
Sky Full of Stars would be one.
Yes, I love that one.
Um,
Yeah.
I just love that song and reminds me of like there are so many beauties in life. Maybe it's beauty that
Mm-hmm.
the recognition came to you today, and there will be more and more. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really have a celebration song. Maybe I should get one. I'm gonna think about it. I just put whatever song is has you know gets me dancing. It really depends on my mood, but I'm gonna see if I can find my happy song. The song "Happy" that was actually for a long time my go to song when I would feel a bit down. I would just put that up because it brought me back to a moment when I first heard it and where I was, which was a happy time. So yeah, that is my go to happy song. Every woman has a song that instantly boosts her confidence and makes her feel unstoppable. What's your what's the one song that makes you feel like a superhero?
Wow, what a question. Um, I think okay. I had a song, so I forget the name.
Can you sing it?
Yeah. I'm just gonna find it here. Uh,
You're back?
how is it now? Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Okay. Did you find the song?
I did. I did.
And which song is it?
The song is from Coldplay again. Something just
Mhm.
like this. Something
I
just
have heard
like
that song.
this.
Yes, yes,
So
I've heard it. Yeah.
I think it gives the vibe of like to me it's a very positive song that that I could use that song for any song that I can post on Instagram, on my social media. And because I use it a lot, it prompts that song to me too many times. I probably use that, overuse it by now that I'm trying to
Mm.
switch into other songs. But something just like this is kind of like so calming and celebrating, boosting, bringing the positive vibe and just, keeping it cool at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna listen to it because I know I've heard it, but it's when the melody is kind of vague, so I'm gonna listen to it. Like my song, I have this artist. Her name is Kelly Rowland, and yeah, yes, and I love the song Commander. That's the one. And Alicia Keys, This Girl Is on Fire. Those songs, there are more,
Oh,
but those
yes.
two. Like when I'm like, okay, let's do this. I can do this. Those are the
This
songs that I
world is on fire to you.
yes. Yes. I love Alicia Keys from the beginning. So yeah, those are my two songs. Okay.
Um, and they are my favorites too, by the way.
Really?
Yes, and you know what?
No.
When they
What?
mostly play these songs before the keynote speakers comes to the stage,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it just boosts the vibe, and people are just so positive listening to you. So I love it when they do it, in the conferences to play those
Yeah.
music. Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of I did a workshop. It was called She Believed She Could, and it was for women who uh basically to help them gain more confidence in
Mhm.
reaching their goals and whatnot. And during the, in the beginning of the workshop, that's the songs. Those are two of the songs. I had more, but I would play those songs just to get them in the, in that mindset
Right.
of, yeah, yeah, nice. Reflecting on your personal playlist over the years, how has your taste in music evolved alongside your personal and professional growth?
Hmm. I think I used like in my 20s, I always like songs like a G6, like a G6. It's kind of
Oh,
like a club
yeah.
songs,
Yeah.
like very like high vibe, very like positive. Anybody can
Mhm,
dance anytime as soon as they hear it. But then I
mhm,
moved into songs like Cranberries songs, a little bit
mhm,
like slower, but again, positive-ish, bittersweet type,
mhm,
which
mhm.
I'm surprised, to be honest. Uh, but I think how it impacted, music always reflects your emotions, and
Yeah,
it also controls, like you are doing it for your workshops to put people into the mood, getting them
yeah.
into the same page. So I think it's a very strong tool if you use it
Mhm,
wisely.
mhm,
Um, for me, sometimes I use it strategically as well. For example, if I'm like very excited for a conference, I'm going to be speaking to hundreds of people, and I'm so nervous. I just need to boost before my talk. So I open up some like my favorite a playlist, and I just like browse which one would fit suit to my right mindset right now,
mhm,
and I choose one of those, and like time to time it's from the baddest playlist
mhm.
and sometimes from my overall favorite one. But
Mhm.
yeah, I think I'm surprised that it's moving into a little bit of like slower-ish music comparing to the
Mhm.
earliest times of my life.
Yeah, true. I've noticed the same in myself. Like when I was younger, it was more like high tempo songs, also the slower ones, but you're young and you have energy. And now it really depends on my mood. Normally I'm in a very chill, mellow mood, so I listen to like chill music. But when I need to like clean, like yesterday, I needed to clean my room, so I had like up tempo music on. And then when I was finished, I went back to like the slower music. So yeah, it really depends on what your mood is and what you want your mindset to be. Yeah,
Yes, and
yeah.
to be honest, like I'm a child of 6 children family,
Oh,
so we
okay.
are very big family, and
Yeah.
I used to even like judge or sometimes make fun of my sisters. You really like this music, so it was
Mm,
kind of like my way of judging people with the music that they
yeah.
play. And
Yeah.
speaker of diverse and inclusion speaker right now. I used to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Is it
I
what people
mean,
should really listening? So I used to, you know,
yeah.
um,
No, but
uh,
I think growing up, we all judge at some points. And as you get older, you realize that actually, judgment is kind of like useless because I remember this. I don't remember where I heard this, but this person said that if you you can't judge a person, because if you were in their shoes and you had walked through and you had experienced the same things that they did and lived the life that they did, you would make the exact same decision as they did. So never judge a person because you have not lived their lives and you have not walked in their shoes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now my experience is I'm trying to, join to that, if I know the song and lyrics, I'm trying to join into the conversation or the song or the mood with them and, try to
Mhm.
live it with them or like sing with them. Now, you know, it's changed big time for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, true. Okay, so the last two questions, because I always end with these two questions. Um, if facing her means meeting the woman you're becoming with open eyes, what part of her are you most excited to meet next?
I'm so excited to meet with hopefully the future of Furkan, who is confident and authentic and calm, knows herself so well, and so confident to show her whole self to the world without hesitation and without
Mm,
um, fearing of judgment, and
mm,
keeping that calmness with herself always
yeah.
without rushing fear of missing out or without feeling the imposter syndrome.
Mm,
So hopefully.
mm, yeah. Yeah. I know what it feels like. Yeah. Okay. And what's one courageous question you hope every listener asks herself before the week is out?
Hmm. How can I make the life, this hard life, easier for another person that I don't know or I haven't met before?
Mm,
Because we
that
all
is very.
can, we all have the power within us to make either little or small impact on a life of people. We do it every single day, but
Mhm.
seeing that consciously and how can I make that next move, next thing will continue making that impact or maybe starting that impact.
Mm, that's a beautiful question.
Make
Yeah,
people
especially
smile.
now.
Making
Yeah.
people smile is a big
Yes.
thing. We are in a world
Mhm.
that needs more smiles. So, how can I
Oh,
make people more smile?
yeah. Yeah. No, I 100% agree, because I love to smile. I smile every day. I don't think there's ever been a day that I haven't smiled. Even when I was going through challenges, I always smile. And I think, given with the state of the world nowadays, it's very important that we remain conscious of ourselves and the people around us. And this is also, like, I love that you said that, because that's also what I want to do with this podcast, which is to make life easier for, even if it's one person, who hears your story, and it's like, okay, I can listen to one of the songs you propose and get inspiration from that to, move forward. So, thank you so much for um, just gracing this podcast with your presence. I am truly honored that you were here. And is there anything that you have coming up? Because you have a book.
Yes,
You have two books.
I have two
So
books.
very quickly, is there anything you want to say about the two books?
I will let people after our conversation, if
Mm-hmm.
they don't know about my books, I'd like them to make a guess. What are my books about? So, and
Okay.
test yourself. Go and Google my name, then you will find if it's true or if it's correct or not. So, I'll let you to find it out like a game.
Perfect. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I would say I wish you the best in your future endeavors with your company. And I will be seeing you sometime around around Dublin.
Thank you. Thanks for the kind invitation, Deborah. I'm so glad to be here today, and you have a very big and beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.